Scared?
What? No funny clip to play at the beginning?
Nope.
You banning that one?
No. I'm gonna do it. I just couldn't find one that I really liked that was short because I know you don't want them too long, Randy. Damn it! I'm just kidding.
Well, I'll okay. For example, one of the things I listen to, the right wing, or I wouldn't say he's right wing. He used to be a liberal, now he's conservative. I listen to him. Happens to be gay, but on his show,
yeah.
he always plays this like opening, and it's always like either Joe Biden talking, saying nonsense or whatever,
Right.
or stuff like that. And then I'm like, okay, come on, get to the content. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. That's fine, Randy. Okay. I'm not saying I'm not doing it anymore. I'm saying I'm trying to find nice short ones that are funny
Okay.
or that are good. Like
You told me to do it.
nope, that wasn't it either. Don't even have it anymore. Oh well. Moving on. You know what I do want to tell? A story though
Okay.
about you.
About me?
Yep. This weekend.
Oh. Do we have to get
I hope everybody had a good weekend
do we have to get into that?
and a good Easter. You guys deserved it. What?
Do we have to get into that?
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't think what you. I don't think you think. I don't think. I think you're thinking of something else, and no, I'm not thinking that.
Okay.
Okay, so I go over to Randy's house, right?
Don't mention names.
I'm not for Easter. Okay, he had a little egg hunt for kids at his house, so we took our kids over there. Had a little burgers on the grill. Anyway,
Oh yeah, I still got some left over. You need any?
no. So we're just hanging out, shooting the shit by the grill. Well, in pulls his niece. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you was going the other way.
No.
All right.
No, it's the funny one. It's hilarious. So, right behind her, her mom pulls in. Anyway, she gets out, her mom gets out, whatever, goes in. This chick, his niece, gets out with her daughter. Daughter's probably what? 10, 9, 10, something like that. 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10.
7, 8, 9, 10.
One of those.
Yeah.
And anyway, so they're walking towards the house, and she says, "Hey, can one of you two take a picture of me and my daughter together?" And we're like, "Yeah, whatever." And she's like, "And make sure you get a good angle, and don't be making me look fat." And Randy says, "Oh, we don't have filters."
Was that wrong?
No, but it was great. It was probably one of the greatest things I've ever heard you say. Okay? It still hasn't topped the first funny thing I thought you ever said. Well, not the first funny thing, but the first, hysterical thing you ever said. Lay there and take it like a starfish. Okay? And we don't have filters. It's right under that.
Right under that one.
Yeah. That was hilarious. Right to her face. It was great.
Yeah, and then she got all defensive saying,
Yeah, she's like, "You're saying I'm fat?"
Yeah.
He's like,
no.
"No. No. Hell no." Anyway, give me your camera. We'll take some pictures.
To be honest with you, in my defense, I've been hearing a lot about these filters now. I'm like,
Oh, dude, they're crazy.
I know, but what I'm saying is like people don't even have makeup on, and then they're all of a sudden
They look good.
take a picture of themselves and they got like makeup on.
Dude, okay, so I have Snapchat, right? Don't ask me why I have Snapchat, because I really don't look at anything on there, right? I just like the filters because they're hilarious, right? Like they have this one filter, right, that turns you into a chick, right? It's going around now. A lot of people are using it right now for the Bud Light
Oh,
bullshit. So a bunch of dudes are like, this is what they'll do. Okay, they'll have a Bud Light, right, and they'll open it and they'll be like, I don't know why everybody's getting all upset with everybody drinking Bud Light.
yeah.
And then they look back at the camera and they're a girl. It's the funniest shit ever, right? So I got on my Snapchat, right? There's
okay, all right.
there's a
I
thing
got something to add
okay.
to this. Okay.
There's a there's a filter to make you a girl. It takes away all your facial hair, okay? Puts a little rouge, right? And gives you long ass hair. I look just like one of my sisters. It was fucking crazy town. I sent it to my dad and everything. He's like, "Oh my god." I was like, "Yeah, that's fucked up." But yeah, that was my story about that.
Okay. All right.
Randy's wanting me to hurry up. He has some Bud Light.
No, I was just gonna say, we talked about the Bud Light thing last episode, and
Who cares? Everybody's still talking about it.
well, everybody's still talking about
It's
it.
crazy. They lost like $5 billion or something.
Yeah, supposedly. I think their stock went down. Is all. Is
Yeah.
all it was. But it wasn't. It only went down like 2% or something like that. But the thing it was going up.
It could go down 30% and
It
they'd
was
still
go-
be fine.
But it was. I know it was going up before this. So that's anyway. So anyhow, it wasn't really that I was really mad about them. How can I put this? It wasn't that I am like anti-trans, really. I mean, I don't. I mean, if I knew a trans person and they were cool, I'd be cool with it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'd be cool with it.
What if they weren't all the way trans? What if they still had the dick?
As long as they weren't competing in sports, I'd be fine with it.
There you go. Okay, see?
But
That's rural America for you. We don't care as long as you're not fucking around, right?
right,
I'll be wrestling my daughter.
but yeah, no kidding. No, but it wasn't really that. It was just that the idea that they're allowing the woke mob to influence.
Yeah.
Their
Basically push
stuff.
them. Basically, it's like trying to come back. And now now companies like that are push them around.
Right. Well, I
We
listened.
need more diversity.
Actually, today I listened to.
Who the fuck drinks Bud Light? Anyway, go ahead.
Sorry, I used to.
I didn't mean it for like, I don't see too many I know gay people, right? I
I
am
understand.
related.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is, and I've been to a couple gay bars, right? I didn't see anybody like that drinking Bud Light. I could be wrong. I'm not saying all. I'm saying what I seen.
Right,
It's
but
more like
so they're-
cocktails.
So they're actually trying to market to somebody else. I'm just my point of it is okay. They're just trying to, or they're not trying. They're being influenced by the woke agenda, which
Yeah, that's my only problem.
That's what makes me mad.
Yeah, so that's my
It's-
only problem.
Yeah, and
Why
like
does it?
I have no problem with as long as you're an adult or whatever, be whatever you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
I 100% agree. The thing that pisses me off the most is why do all these things, sports, now the beer, Randy, they've gotten to the beer.
That's that's what they were saying on this thing I listened to earlier today. They were saying, okay, this is the easiest culture war battle that we can win.
Yeah.
All you got to do is boycott Bud Light, which now I'm drinking other stuff. I mean, really? I mean, I could always drink any beer.
I mean, I can drink Bud Light. It's fine. It
Right.
just Bud Light isn't my home beer, as I would say. It's
I-
not my home beer.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying that I can drink about almost any beer. Well, I wouldn't say any beer, but
I bet you
a
couldn't
lot
drink-
of them.
I bet you couldn't drink Boxer.
Okay, well, I've never tried that one.
I don't even know if they make it anymore.
But anyway, my what I was saying was it didn't really have anything to do with that. It had more to do with the woke agenda getting into the beer industry.
Right.
And that's kind of like on this thing I listened to earlier today. They were like, okay, you can get into sports. We'll not say not much about that.
Right.
They'll get into these other things, and we won't say nothing about that.
Right.
All of a sudden, when they get into beer, people freaking freak out.
Yeah. Yeah, there's things you don't mess with in America, and that's beer.
Which actually, to be honest with you, I don't think that. What's his name?
You see anything crazy in baseball yet?
I don't think I have.
No, you won't, because baseball and beer
Yeah.
are American, right? Just
Right.
like a
American
cheeseburger.
pastime, right?
Yeah.
But what's his name? Dylan Mulvaney or something like that. That's the guy that is a woman now or whatever. Well, supposedly, my point of view is I don't think I think he's trolling all these people. I don't think he's actually trans.
Which one?
The guy that Bud Light hired.
Oh, yeah. Who knows, dude?
I think because he was trying to get popular on social media and trying
Oh,
to get,
before?
yes, before he transitioned. And then once he transitioned, he got like millions of views, and he was like, okay, 300. Actually,
Should we do that for a show?
Listen, his 365th day of being a woman
Yeah.
was on April Fool's Day.
Weird. Strange.
So that means he started it a year ago.
Yeah.
On April Fool's Day. Also, I mean, that's not really why I say that. I'm just saying, I think he's.
Right into the show. How many would you like to watch me and Randy sit here
Listen.
and do a show and drag?
Listen, I listen. I wouldn't have no problem with that.
Oh, my God. I don't know if I could do the show because I'd be laughing the whole time.
I mean, I would just think it was funny.
Well, it would be.
But
It'd be fucking hilarious.
yeah. But anyway,
I almost can't keep it together just thinking about what we'd look like. So silly.
we need to do the filter thing on us.
Ugly, too. Ugly women. We both got facial hair and everything. We'd be like, yeah.
Oh, well. Well, who was it?
I transitioned.
One of the guys in the Biden administration wears a dress and he has a full beard, but he's also bald.
He's also a fucking lunatic. Let's not forget that point.
Oh, yeah, he steals people's
Clothing.
Yeah, their clothing. Not furniture, but luggage.
Yeah. Luggage, and then wears their designer clothes out. That's
Yeah.
their design.
Right.
This dude's a nutwad, man. Chick. It fucking don't matter anymore. Speaking of this, guess what I seen today on social media?
Let me think. It's hard to say.
Sometimes it is hard to think about what could have been said. But here we go. There's a picture out. Here you guys go. Right? It's a scene of Kindergarten Cop. Some of you young kids might not know what that is, but you should watch it. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Classic. And it's not what you think Arnold Schwarzenegger either. It's different. Anyway, you remember that kid that stands up? He's like, yeah. He's like, boys have penis, girls have a vagina. He's like, okay. And then he sits down or whatever. It's just a funny part of the movie, right?
I don't remember that, but
Okay,
But yeah, I
there's
remember
a-
watching the movie.
There is a picture of the kid, like a still picture of him.
Uh-huh.
And it says, boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. And then there's a thing that down below it that says, false information.
Are you serious?
Checked by independent fact checkers. Okay. Independent fact checkers, you could be fucking who. These are probably those
Okay,
mobile or the remote jobs you get.
this is the problem. Okay, here's the problem. The definition of a man and a woman is being so far removed. So, what I'm going to say is, it might be controversial mainstream stuff, but
No, I have a good story for this.
but I think, okay, the trans people, they need to be their own category, or like a trans man or trans woman. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can't say that a trans man or a trans woman is a man or a woman. You just can't say that. That's not what That's not
Right.
possible.
Well, okay. So what even about this, right?
Uh-oh. We're off YouTube now
we're getting deep.
for sure.
We're getting real deep.
I think we're probably gonna getting taken off YouTube just for what I just said.
Who cares? We're not doing well on YouTube anyway. Fuck that.
I know, right?
So anyway, but what about this? This is probably one of my biggest issues, right? Is let's just because we're dudes. Let's say we're a dude. We transed into a woman, like fully transed, right? Got the vagina, got the breasts, all that. Then we meet some dude, right?
Right.
You get with him. You don't say anything. And you just this relationship goes on, and then he falls in love and all this fucking crazy shit, right? And then, let's say, for whatever fucking reason, he found out you used to be a man then, like on his own.
Right.
What do you think's gonna happen?
I don't know.
Well, one, that dude's life's gonna be wrecked, for fucking sure.
I don't know. If they love the person, why would it be wrecked?
Okay, let me rephrase all this. Randy, you transed into a. Okay,
A woman.
Randy, you didn't trans, okay? Somebody else did. You were single,
Okay.
never married, and then you're like, oh, down on your luck type dude. I ain't never gonna find nobody or whatever. And then here comes this beautiful, what you think is a woman,
Right.
but used to be a man. Then you fall in love, and then you find out that she used to be a man. It wouldn't bother you at all,
Well,
especially when your family found out
that would depend.
that you've been banging a tranny.
Listen, that would depend on the circumstances. I would think there would be a lot of other circumstances.
Banging a tranny. That used to be a rural America saying before transgender.
Really? I don't know. I never heard that one.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You better be careful, man. You're gonna rip out your tranny. Your transmission.
Yeah.
You never called it a tranny back in the day. See, Randy doesn't like to tell the truth. Goodbye.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Yeah, I've called. I don't know if I've actually even said that tranny, as far as a transmission goes. But I get what you're saying.
But people say that.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying.
Right.
Moving on. Go ahead, Randy. Save the transgenders one at a time. Go back to Bud Light. I'm just busting your balls, Randy. I'm just kidding.
Also, I heard on another show I listened to, they actually had one of the people write in. They're actually a trans person. They wrote in, and they used to be they used to be known as the trans. This show, I mean, I'm putting this in quotes. The trans, because Sean don't like me to mention shows.
No, you can mention shows. I don't care.
Okay, all right. So it was on No Agenda. They had a
no, just fuck.
They had a.
He wore his shirt today too.
Yeah.
Show him the No Agenda shirt.
Yeah.
I do like that shirt. No Agenda, appetite for deconstruction. Yeah.
No, it was but they had a person on there that was called the official trans No Agenda person or whatever, something like that. I mean, I'm butchering the whole thing, but something like that. But then they wrote into the show and said that they don't want to be known as that anymore because they're feeling bad about how this is like becoming popular now, and it's almost becoming a thing where it's like a status thing or something like that.
Yeah.
And that they don't think it's right because the actual real trans people are
like Caitlyn Jenner.
I don't know, but I'm just saying the real transgender people are being left behind because they know for a fact that they're never going to be a woman or they're never going to be a man. They're going to be a transgender person. So, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you get the surgery and all that,
Right.
you don't feel anything with sex. You
Really?
understand? Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
And
You don't have any feeling
I-
anymore?
I don't think you can even. Should I say it? Orgasm?
Really?
I don't think so.
I wonder if they know that. They know that going in?
I have no idea.
Man. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick or anything, but that right there would cook.
Yeah, I'd be done.
I'd
with
be
that.
done right there.
I know.
Like, I think I'm ready to transition. And they're like, okay, well, we just want to let you know you're not going to be able to come or have any sensation down there. I'm like, oh. Well, then I'm fine. Thank you. That's the end
Well,
of that.
that's why. That's why most kids that think they're trans, it wind up being either they wind up being gay because they don't want to do that. They don't want to. And then not only that is you're bound by the medical. You're bound by big pharma for the rest of your life
Right.
if you do that. So.
Oh, yeah.
Um.
Man, I want to play this fucking clip. I'm getting agitated.
Well, we can get off the trans stuff.
Well, yeah, that's fine. But this isn't it either. Motherfucker. Oh, my God. That's
Sean, talking to the mic.
Oh, my. Yeah. So long. So long. Anyway, okay, so you know who Matt Walsh is?
I've heard of him. Yeah.
Anyway, so he's talking in front of all these people. He's talking to.
Yeah, I've heard. I know what you're going to.
Did you watch that video?
I didn't watch it, but I heard about it.
Yeah, where he asked a male who transitioned to woman and was an EMT. Right? Did you hear this one?
Maybe I don't know.
So she's an EMT. So he's like talking with her for a while, and then he's like, "Okay, you're an EMT," and she's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, you get a call about a woman," or he said about a man. Sorry, person with a penis. You show up to the call, they tell you, I'm having a miscarriage. How are you going to handle that? Are you going to assume he's having or they're having a miscarriage? Is that even possible scenario? And she's like, look, no. But that's what I'm saying is like, it's just emotions, basically, is what I'm trying to get at.
Does everybody know? I mean, I don't know. Our listeners could write in and see or tell us.
Yeah, please do. I'm not an expert.
If they know. No, what I'm going to say is, have you guys heard of the riots that went down in the capital of Tennessee after they tried to pass some kind of legislation right after the shooting that happened by a trans person?
No. I haven't even heard that.
Yeah, they're calling it like a they're comparing it to insurrection, like January 6th stuff. But
For
it's
trans people?
it's trans. It's like the far lefties are winning the Capitol
Right.
in Tennessee, just like they did on January 6th.
Oh,
and
I got you.
nobody is talking about that on mainstream media.
Well, it's almost an election year. Also, and we all know Biden's boring. Trump's makes the news. That's why he's in the news right now. Every day again. Every day about this stupid scandal. All day. It's like, dude.
Yeah.
How many times can you play the same fucking record, dude?
You talking about Trump?
Yeah, just change up the flavor.
Well, I
Let's
I
get
heard-
back to Hunter.
I
What
heard-
happened there?
Yeah. No kidding.
Where's the UFOs? Are we making mammoths or not? What's happening? We want to know. And they're just all like, no, that shit's gone. China's taken over.
I heard
Oh God, we're all gonna die.
I heard some really I guess you could say damning clips on Trump when he was president and even after he was not president anymore. Being interviewed
Yeah.
today, and I hadn't heard these before, but he was talking about how he was good friends with Gavin Newsom, and he thought they played like this mini cut of him saying like several different times that California's doing good with the coronavirus, they're doing the right stuff and all this stuff.
Right.
This is the only thing that anybody can hit Trump with, I think. And people might, or I wouldn't say that. I would say this is the only thing that any Republican that's going to run against him could throw at him, and you know what I'm saying, and
Right.
and he doesn't have no defense for it. He just said it again just the other day that he liked Gavin Newsom.
Right.
He got along good with him.
Yeah.
But
Well, okay, so he could use this as a defense though, because it would be kind of true, right? I mean, yeah, I said they were doing great out there and doing this or whatever. That's what my advisor, Dr. Fauci, was telling me, that everything was great, you know?
he could do that, but he hasn't done that yet.
And then he could be like, you know, and also this is a brand new thing that we've never seen in the history of
he
mankind
could
ever.
do that. That would be a good argument, but he hasn't done it.
No. Maybe he's probably waiting for he's waiting for the crowds, probably, when he's going to start, like, really fucking trying to rake people across the coals and fucking talk shit.
Well, I'll just say it again. I never was a real big Trump fan, although his policies were freaking, most of them were pretty excellent.
Yeah. And you know what? That's all I care about.
Right.
I don't give a shit who he is. It's like
An
everybody's
asshole, like,
he's a business guy. He's not like a political person.
Right.
And then two, he's just a fucking he's a billionaire fucking business guy. Been rich his whole life. Well, you don't think this guy's gonna be like arrogant and fucking
and
whatever?
a little bit of a bully, probably.
Yeah, he's been doing this his whole life.
Of course, you know, one of my family members that
This dude's banging fucking porn stars and still staying married and shit. Okay.
yeah. and that's that's the only thing they're trying to get him on right now. So, but I mean, there's other stuff coming, I guess. But anyway, he I don't know. I'm just saying that was pretty good that I heard that. I'm just saying, like, every one of them. It seems like they're just part of the whole big machine that.
Right. Here's probably the true story. Trump somewhere. Party probably. Hanging out. Here comes Stormy Daniels back in the day when she was a firecracker. She's like, He rolls up there, bangs her, whatever. Now, you know, she got sour about it. Maybe she's seen a meal ticket.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
You know.
Well, he did pay her money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is she the one that got him? Maybe she's the one that blackmailed him.
Wait. Technically, he didn't pay her money. His lawyer paid her money.
Well, bam. There you go. I don't know. This is going to be fucking stupid. This is the stupidest story ever. Why? I don't know why this is national news at all.
Yeah, we can get off of it.
Just cracks me up. Because if this was going on with me or you, nobody cares.
No, nobody would care.
No. Maybe a local paper.
Right.
And then 50 years later, it'd be like a Lifetime movie or
It's
something.
just like okay, it's just like the people that got banned on Twitter, like, you know, and then a lot of them, or some of them came back, but it's usually the ones that are famous already.
Right.
But if you were like me or you, and we said, the vaccine doesn't work,
Yeah.
we would have got banned,
Oh yeah.
and then we would still be off Twitter right now.
Right.
So I'm just saying that's another thing too.
That's true. Yeah. It's stupid. Media's gotten so nuts in the last 2.5 years. It's so unreal.
I think what it is,
It's like a reality show.
I don't know. I don't know. If it's only happened in the last 2 years or whatever you said.
I mean, it's just gotten worse though.
No, it hasn't got worse. I think in the last few years with the internet, people can find other media that actually reports the truth,
Right.
and that's why the mainstream media is declining so bad, because people don't believe them anymore.
Well, no, why would you?
Yeah. I don't know.
Put the mask on to save your life. Hey, get the vaccine. Once you get it, you'll never ever get COVID. You can't even spread it ever again. Make sure when you even with the vaccine, you wear a mask. And blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh my god, dude, how many fucking stories we telling this month about COVID?
I know.
It was insane. In '95, that's the only thing that's gonna save your life. Or this bandana.
Yeah.
A week later, when all the N95 masks were gone. Come on, man.
Yeah. And then after Fauci even told one of his friends via email that got leaked later that there's no reason to wear a mask. It's not going to do
Yeah.
anything.
It's a fact. It says on the box.
Right.
That company ain't gonna get sued. They put that shit on the box. Will not
Exactly.
protect you against viruses or whatever.
You all right over there?
Yep, had to burp. The thing's been stuck for a minute, dude. Yeah, those masks are made for surgeries. In case they sneeze or whatever. It doesn't.
Or you'd like somehow accidentally, your some water or some saliva comes out of your mouth or something like
Right,
that.
or fucking they squirt blood. Don't go in your mouth or anything.
Right.
I think they wear face shields nowadays, but anyway, I'm not a surgeon, so I could be wrong. I'm just saying. Yeah, they weren't going to protect you. If that's the case, they would have been telling everybody this during the whole fucking 90 years of having flu. It's flu season. Be careful. Put your mask on if you want to stay safe.
I
And
just
it's like, okay.
I just seen a lady in a mask the other day here in Rural Macon.
I see people with masks. It seems
but,
like
I mean,
all the time.
Like I said before, though, if you want to wear a mask, that's fine with me. I don't care. I'm just saying it's kind of weird now.
It's super weird. Super weird. Yeah, I seen some dude who was young, dude. This dude had to be maybe mid-20s or whatever, wearing a mask, working at Home Depot. I was like, what are you doing? You're the least likely one.
I know. And the funny thing is, I've seen several.
On my 8th jab, bro. Never getting it.
The best one is the young people that's like, say, 25 years old or something like that.
Yeah.
And they got a mask on their ears, but it's under
Yeah.
their chin.
It's
And
the
they're
old.
just walking around with
Yeah.
it just like that. Like, oh, yeah, well, I got a mask.
Yeah.
So they're just signaling.
Yeah. I call them chin diapers.
Chin diapers, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you look stupid because you're defeating the purpose. That's like going to the gym to get jacked, but you won't put any weights on the bar. Okay? Stupid.
Okay.
I just don't. I'm just saying, well, you gonna wear a mask and then just wear it under your chin? Is that to catch the drool from all these fucking idiots here lately that have been born? It's all these ones that won't work. So
Mouth
we can,
breathers?
yeah.
All
Can
right.
I help you? Yeah. 625 on pump 3. Act like you're fucking up their day because you came in the store. It makes me so mad. What? They're worse than the lottery guys. Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, I know. I ran into another one today
Are you serious?
on the way to work again.
I ran into a lady. I was so fucking mad. She was really on one.
Look, I go to the same place every day. I buy a 32 ounce soda, right?
That's what we call vodka in rural America. Soda. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we call it pop in
Yeah.
rural America. But
Pop.
Anyway,
Sody pop.
so I get up there and I do it every day. Okay, it comes out to be like 96 cents. So I always just throw a guy $1 on the counter and I said thanks, and I don't even get my 4 cents back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because everywhere else they're more than that anyway. So I don't think I'm missing anything there. But it's just a time thing pretty much. So I'm on my way to work. The guy knows me. He knows I'm just gonna throw him $1. But then this guy in front of me is like, "Oh, give me 23 and another 18 and I don't know, 11." You know, and then they're like, "Can you check these for me?" Anyway, so the guy,
That's why they need a lottery line.
they do. That's a good idea.
It's unreal. They need a lottery line, okay, and gas stations. And they need a whole different section of these fucking people for stores, like grocery stores. Okay? The people that want to go in there and go up in every single fucking aisle there is in the store, just because, this is a thing for them. They're out to the grocery. Then they see people, and it's another fucking loafing person. And then they want to be like, "Oh my God.
Yeah, and then
What are you getting this week
they
there,
block the
Tammy?"
whole aisle. Yeah, they block
Yeah.
the whole aisle.
It's like you're just standing there. And like, I used to be one of them people that were like, didn't want any of this shit over here.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just
Right.
trying to be courteous and not flip out. And maybe they'll be like, "Oh, this guy wants through." And then when I see him look out my corner of my eye, I'll look at them and go to push my cart. And then if they go, they'd be like, fucking yabbing on again. I don't do that anymore. I'll ram them right out of the fucking way. I don't care if they're 97 years old. Get out of here.
I usually just say, "Excuse me, excuse me."
Not me. I usually, I haven't for a while. But usually, I swear to God, if people just keep on doing it, I'll just be like, "Family reunions in the old chip aisle today, huh?" Everybody be like, "Ha, ha, ha." I'm like, "Mind if I cut through your barbecue?" Like, fuck off. Get out of here. Why don't you go stand where nobody goes to, like fucking, fish food? Go stand in that aisle. Maybe like one person a month comes through that aisle.
Good point.
Anyway, it's the same people that's stealing French toast every winter because you guys take all the fucking eggs and all the milk. But you know what?
And the bread. And the bread.
And the bread. And I'm having a feeling, though, that you loser ass people that nope, never mind. You can't even count them people. They're gonna be in there buying their groceries with our tax money, Randy. Fuck. They're the ones probably stealing the French toast. They still believe that old wives' tale of like, a blizzard of 78. My God. Which I'm sure was terrible,
Ooh.
okay? But everybody needs to get out of that fucking mode, okay?
Oh yeah.
Just because they say 2 inches doesn't mean it's going to be bad.
Right. Speaking of that, have you heard about these floods in like South Florida?
No?
Yeah, I guess it rained like big cell of
Biden. There we go.
I don't know. No. Anyway, this, a big cell came over
like a vortex
South
or
Florida, and it just stayed there for a long time, and it rained. And anyway, I guess there's a lot of flooding going on down that, like in Miami and Fort Lauderdale and all that.
Well, yeah, they're low-lying lands.
Of course, it was climate change. That was the narrative.
Yeah, okay. Let me tell you something. If there is a thermostat in the world for controlling, if the conspiracy theory of the government controls the weather type bullshit or whatever, if there is, Joe Biden's the one running it. Because I'm telling you, I don't know where you live, but here in Indiana, especially where we live in Indiana, it's 80, 42, 70, 39. It's like, what the fuck? And then it's like, he gets real cold and he goes,
Yeah.
I need it up to 85 in here. It's cold as shit. Because that's what it's been lately.
Right.
And then next week I heard it's supposed to get cold again.
Is it? I haven't looked at it yet.
I'm already agitated now. I don't even want to look at it either. But hey, guess what? We can do it. We can do it right here, buddy.
I'm not getting it. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Oh, 47 for a high.
Are you
38 a
kidding
low.
me? Shut up, Randy.
On Monday next week.
My goodness. Yeah, okay. Well, now listen, this is Indiana weather where we live. Now, this week, starting on Monday, go ahead, Randy. Randy's got a shit. He already, hold on, I'm going to wait till he walks by. Yep, he's got a brown spot on his pants. No, I'm but anyway, so literally it's been in that like high 70s, 80s this week in Indiana where we live. And then next week, okay, tomorrow, with 76, 79, 69 for our Sunday. You guys know we record early. But 69 on Sunday, and then 45 on Monday. And then 57. And then it's back up into the fucking 70s again. And then back down into the 60s. I'm telling you. Weather's nuts around here. We get it all. One day. Anyway, party people. As you seen, old poop stain Randy had to fucking run off and pee or whatever he had to do. Anyway, you know the deal. We'll be back after this, and yeah, we'll see you shortly. I'm Sean. That should be Randy, but he's probably masturbating. All right, then. We'll see you in a little bit.
You got our mics on?
Every time. I don't go anywhere without the mic on. All right. Hello, party people. Good God. I'm not going to lie to you. This is our third time trying to do this. We suck at trying to read. We're dyslexic as shit, and we can't tell time. Anyway, hello, United States, Germany, United Kingdom, India, Brazil, Canada, Thailand, Singapore, Israel, Bangladesh, Sweden, Jamaica, Italy, Poland, Philippines, Australia, Belgium, Norway, Indonesia, Uruguay, Japan, Taiwan, Hungary, Ireland, Russia, Dominican Republic, Portugal, Republic of Lithuania, and hello, Denmark.
Hello, Denmark.
My goodness. Anyway, Randy?
Yeah.
Pound your news over there real quick.
Oh, all I got is I was going to shout out to Lake Cumberland Speedway. So You can go to Lake Carmel Speedway on the, what do you call it? The multi-web internet. I don't know what you call it. Anyway.
On the line.
Okay.
Go ahead.
lcspeedway.net. Don't try to type in .com because somebody stole that one from them.
Losers.
Okay, so April 1st, open practice. They're off on the 8th, on April 8th. The 15th of April, season opener. April 22nd, Demolition Derby. And on Friday, April 28th, they have the Super Late Model Special, which is Schaefer's Oil Spring Nationals Late Model, $7,500 to win.
7,500 doll hairs to win. And all you wrestling fans out there, if you don't know where to go, you go to TripleCrownWrestling.com. Go to their Facebook page. Go to their YouTube channel. Support these guys. Don't be scared, okay? You want to see some DDTs? You want to see some full Nelsons? This is the place to get it, okay? Live action. We're talking Turtle Man style. Live action! Anyway. Oh, the song changed up, and now I started to get hard. But hey, yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to mention that. But anyway. Oh, where you can find us is Facebook. Go to our Facebook page. Like, follow. Go to where, Randy?
Oh, RuralAmericanPodcast.com.
The .com. And you can also go to ruralamericapodcast@gmail.com. Any of those places you can find us. Any of those places you can message us.
Write in.
Yeah,
Tell us what we're doing stupidly and wrong, and tell us what we're doing good.
Yeah, if you get a laugh,
and
let us know.
Open your mind to the Rural American way.
Yeah, which most people don't think this is rural America, but it actually is. But that's fine. Not everybody in rural America agrees with our show, but hey.
Also, shout out to Fish Moon.
Fish Moon Brewery.
We almost forgot about that one.
Yeah. Shout out to Fish Moon Brewery. Shout out to Henry Gray Publishing Company and the Papa Rock books, and you can find them on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, all kinds of places.
Right.
So check them out. Make sure you check us out. And where are we at, Randy? We're on Spotify, YouTube, Google. Oh, God, we're worldwide.
Worldwide. Podverse. Almost misspoke there.
Uh-oh.
And, Anchor.
Yeah, Breaker.
Yeah. We're on
iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts.
We haven't got kicked off yet.
Yeah. We're still going. We haven't got eliminated. And I would say that's due to a lot of...
because we don't have advertisements.
Randy, you didn't have to just throw us in the dirt and rub our nose in the pee.
Everybody needs to know we just do this for fun anyway. So.
Yeah, that's why we do shout-outs instead of ads.
There you go.
So, we appreciate you guys listening every week. We know sometimes it's probably a struggle to get through our podcast, but hey, sometimes it's a struggle for us as well because we're drug addicts. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, we appreciate you guys every week listening to us. We wouldn't be here without you. Really, that's what keeps us going, I think, is even though one person is listening to our show just cracks us up. And we love it. And we love all you guys. And we love all these countries that decided to join in the Rural America podcast. It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's get back to the show, Randy, because these people are tired of
We probably ought to.
Yeah.
Or they're tired of... They shut us off or something.
That's true.
Tired of listening to us ramble.
Anyway,
okay, let's go.
Thank you guys very much. I'm Sean.
And I'm Randy.
And
back to the show.
Rural America Podcast.
Rural America.
Randy's over there looking at porn. He looks at...
Actually,
you know what's weird? He looks at porn after he masturbates. Totally strange.
The good news is I feel better since...
there we go.
Took a break for a minute. But, no, I just went on YouTube and... What episode are we on now? What number?
115 should be on there.
114 is on there. 115's not.
Oh,
it doesn't. It doesn't come up
Uh-oh.
unless you click on.
Got a little too dangerous on that one, huh?
Let's see. not even on there.
Oh well.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, 115. I found it. For some reason, it's suppressed more than 114.
They
So-
suppressed us.
So you got to scroll down past the BS other stuff that comes up whenever I Google Rural America Podcast.
Right.
Anyway, so 115's on there. Actually, we had 53 views on 115 on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, we're new YouTube.
Yeah, we are.
Well, kinda. We
I don't-
had YouTube, then we said, "Whoa,
It didn't say any likes or anything, though.
who cares?" Probably 53 haters, man. No, I'm just.
Could be.
No, they definitely would have said something.
Yeah, well, yeah. Anyway.
Do you do surveys?
What do you mean?
Like, like you go to the doctor or a dentist or something like that, and then
The worst one
they'll
is
text you to text you a survey to do.
the worst one is the post office.
Okay, do you?
If
do
you
'em?
buy anything at the post office, they give
That
you
was our
they give you
stuff.
a on your receipt. It'll have the
Oh, yeah.
the person's name.
There's
who-
a survey at the
who you
bottom.
thought, yeah, survey at the bottom, and they circle it. Could you please go online and fill that survey out? No, I'd be like, nah, I'm not doing that.
You know what I say? I go, sure. And I just leave
Yeah.
and I don't do it.
Right. No, I
Because I'm
don't.
a dick.
I don't usually do surveys.
No. That's what I mean. Like, how many people, well, unless they're hating on you, how many people really comment on a video? I don't know.
Right. You're right.
You know.
Yeah. Unless they're hating.
You're wrong. That ain't
It's
the
like
way it is.
See, I don't comment on anything.
I don't either because I don't have time. It's like survey.
Right.
Hell, I'm barely.
So if
My wife will post stuff to or she'll post stuff to social media and then she tags me in it, right? Hell, I'm lucky to. And on my Facebook, I have the thing where it's like you can't post on my Facebook unless I look at it and I say, yeah, that's fine, right? So I'm like missing half the photos. I just don't get on there a lot. I just don't get on my personal fucking shit a lot. The only time I go anywhere near Facebook usually is like for a podcast page, just to like fuck around.
Are you saying she does that? She says that to you, or
What?
she goes on your Facebook account?
No. What I'm saying is, no. She'll go on my Facebook account. She'll tag me. Okay, so she'll take all these pictures, right? Like at Easter.
Mm-hmm.
She'll take all these pictures. She posts them on her Facebook, and then she tags me in them,
Oh, okay.
right? And then I get a message saying, "Oh, your wife tagged you in all these photos. Do you want to post them on your shit?" Right? And I have
really?
to, and I have to go, yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I
I'm
don't
not
know.
having some crazy people post some crazy shit on my shit. Like, get out of here.
That's funny. I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works because I don't have any of it. I don't have Facebook. I don't have Twitter. I don't have nothing.
Yeah, so if you don't have it set like that, like, you get, like your wife could just post a picture of you, even like in a moment of like, you're just joking with her, and you're like, oh, she just took a picture, so she can look back on that and laugh sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But then the next thing you know, it's on Facebook. But you don't have a Facebook, so you can't see it. But don't worry, I can. And I got a few pictures for us. No, I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. Randy was about to be like, flip his desk and be like, fuck you. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how all that stuff works because I don't participate in it.
Well, you know what? I wish I didn't either. I think what I use Facebook for mostly is like a picture bank. You know what I mean? Like I have a bunch of pictures on there saved from like when I was younger and like all the way till now.
Yeah.
So if this phone breaks, they're all in there. You know what I mean? Like picture albums aren't a thing anymore. So that's what sucks.
It kind of does.
Because
yeah.
I got some picture albums from like
Oh,
60s
yeah.
to 70s, the 80s, and probably some of the 90s. Like
I know. I was thinking
in
about
a
this.
storage bin.
I was thinking about this the other day. So, like, back when, yeah, I mean, back when we were younger, you had picture albums. So, like, during our first few years of marriage, like even like kind of even before and like right after, there's a whole album of just pictures and stuff. And then also, see, my kids were born in 96 and 99, so there wasn't this cell phone frenzy that where you could take pictures and all that.
right.
So we would make videos with the actual video camera, like a, you know what I'm saying, like a
Oh yeah. Like the
like a
old,
camcorder.
the old,
yeah, the old
not
camcorder.
not like okay, so not like one that you would see him filming a movie with, but it was still a big fucking camera.
yeah,
You couldn't just
yeah.
you weren't wielding this thing around like you do that, you're gonna break your wrist with this
Right.
thing. Yeah, it had to be
So
a little
we
on the
had-
shoulder.
Yeah, we have all of our kids. Okay, well, originally it was on videotape.
Right.
All of our kids' birthdays, you know, any kind of like graduations, any kind of like, I mean, we had some of their sports events recorded,
Yeah.
and I took all of those one time, and I don't even know if you can even do this anymore.
Nah, you
but-
can't. I already know
No,
what
no,
you-
no. What I'm gonna
I know what you're gonna say. Yeah, you
I burn
no.
them. I burn them all to a DVD.
DVD. Yeah. Now they don't have those anymore. All you can get's a DVD player. And then some of the newer DVD players, right, won't play those fucking things, and it's crap.
Well, I still have one,
There you go.
but
You know what you need to do? See if somebody can transfer those to some flash drives for you.
well, actually,
I'm thinking about doing that myself, actually.
that's probably a good point. On our old computer, which I don't even know if it's gonna run anymore, but I'm sure the stuff that we stored on there is all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And but we still have the computer, so I
Right.
guess you could probably take the hard drive out. Somebody could figure out how to transfer it to a digital,
Right.
like a thumb drive or something.
Well, see, when I was a kid, my aunt had the first video camera, right? Of anybody in the family is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like she had it. So then everybody was like, "Well, we got to play with it, obviously, right?"
Mm-hmm.
So they started doing. I was a little dude, so I don't remember any of this. But obviously, I was videotaped, throughout my younger life as well. But they would make stupid ass commercials or movies. You know what I mean? The whole family would try to make a movie. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah.
That's funny.
Like
We
where
never
my-
did that.
Like where one of my other aunts like had a turtleneck. She like pulled it up over her head and like came walking out of the kitchen like her head got cut off and fell to the like. It was some like just people fucking around having a great time type stuff, right?
Right.
So anyway, and a bunch of picture albums. But when I was 10, our house burnt down and a lot of those burnt.
Yeah, I've lost a lot too.
So now
lot of good
I
ones.
think why I'm so obsessed with like putting everything on my Facebook albums, like all the pictures I take, all that is because like when I was a kid, all that shit got burned up in a fire. So now I don't want to lose like. I mean, I have some pictures of my kids in my phone that, dude, they're not anywhere except on my Facebook. It's not like I printed them out, and I got them in a box. I don't know. That's
Okay.
my sad picture story.
Okay, Could I elaborate on this?
Yeah.
So, yeah, what's going to happen whenever all the electricity, or okay, say just electricity goes out? You're not going to be able to have access to that.
I know that.
And but what I'm saying is,
I have a plan though.
but what I'm saying is, okay, you can talk about your plan here in a minute, but what I'm saying is there's no physical evidence of it except for electronic. So you have to have electricity to be able to see that stuff. Now, like when we had Polaroids and 35 millimeter
That's where
pictures.
that's where I was getting ready to get at.
Yeah.
So, Polaroids are back.
Good.
Okay,
Good.
guess how much they are?
It's probably expensive.
$300
Are you serious
for
for
a Polaroid camera,
for
bro.
a camera?
Isn't that ridiculous? That's
you-
fucking 1980s
Where-
technology,
Where,
man.
where can you buy film for it?
Walmart, and that's where you can
Can
get
you
the
really?
yeah, and that's where you can get the Polaroid. Oh no, the old, like an old one,
No, I'm just saying.
like a new one.
Do they have a new one?
Yeah, they got a new one. It's $400, $300.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they sell the film there too. But I mean, what the hell, man? I mean, yeah, that's cool, but dude, come on, a Polaroid camera that should be like $25.
Right.
That should be like a kid's
Do you-
toy.
Do you remember? I don't know if you remember this or not, but
Because I was gonna buy one until I seen that, and I was like, "Holy shit, are you kidding?"
I don't know if you remember this, but I do. Whenever we went to like a wedding or something,
Yeah.
they would put like these disposable cameras on every table. And
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and they were like what? I don't know, what were they? Probably
Most of them were like Kodak cameras.
yeah, but they were like $3 or $4 a piece or something like that. And they
I don't even know if they were that much, to be honest.
but well, anyway.
Anyway, yeah, you wind it up, take a picture. You wind it up, take a little picture, and then at the end, you take it to CVS or whoever did
Right.
pictures, turn the camera in, come
Yeah.
back, and pick your shit up later.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody knows about that anymore. Well, unless you do canvases, you can still do pictures and canvases and shit at CVS online. Or not CVS, Walgreens, sorry.
I don't know what you mean about canvases.
Okay, so you could whatever pictures you have on your phone, right?
Oh
you can,
yeah,
you can
okay.
you can send to Walgreens and they'll print them out for you,
Right.
or
I knew that.
they'll print them on a canvas.
So you'd have them all.
Huh?
So you would have them all.
On a canvas?
Yeah.
No. You could pick one picture.
Oh.
Say it's your favorite picture of your wife or whoever. You could have that one picture put on a canvas.
I know you can do that. My wife has done it several times.
Yeah, it's cool.
She's sent stuff to like you say, Walgreens or whatever, and they print off the picture, and then she just goes and picks it up. But back in the day, you could just freaking take a picture and it'd be right there.
Oh, with the Polaroid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can take a picture now though, and it's right there.
Yes,
Technically,
but it's not.
you're just like click. Look at
But-
that picture.
yeah, you can.
But it's
Like,
not the same.
it-
You're not physically holding a picture. You're still holding your phone.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Now, if your phone could print the picture
Now,
out,
what
then
if-
that'd be different.
Do you remember? We didn't even talk about this, did we? Well, maybe we did. About the cell phones going down here.
Yeah.
We did talk about that, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So then you can't have access to any of that stuff.
I could because I had Wi-Fi.
Well, lucky you.
Randy still has no internet, just in case you were wondering. Yeah. Yeah, I could do anything I wanted to except text anybody else or call anybody. But I could
think-
message him over Facebook if I wanted to.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, my wife said that Snapchat or
Old Snatch Chat.
Snapchat still worked, she said, as long as you had internet access, which, like I said, the only reason why we have any kind of internet is because of a Verizon wireless hotspot, and it's not reliable either.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Probably the cops. It's all right. I'm not scared. Or am I?
I don't know. It's probably Kamala Harris probably coming here to make a
Oh
speech.
my God, you called her Kamala.
Oh, Kamala? Kamala? I don't even know.
Camel toe, would you say?
Got him.
Listen,
Got
are
him with
you
that
are
one.
you gonna so now? What about Okay, you um on that point, do you think they're I mean, Gavin Newsom's making a tour now. Did you know that? So
For what?
I don't
Worst
know.
governor in history? Don't be like me, kids.
I don't know what
Don't
he's
run your
doing.
state into the ground.
I don't know what he's doing.
Okay,
but,
governor.
I think this is coming from somebody else that I listened to, but they were saying that they're like getting him out here just in case something happens with old Joe or whatever, then he can run for president.
No, he cannot. He's an idiot. He's just as bad.
I'm pretty sure
They have no one.
I'm pretty sure most states in the United States, except for the extreme lefty states, will not vote for him.
Fuck no.
Because all you got to do is look at what's happening in California. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and here's the fucked up part is they have no one.
No one.
Nobody. They had Tulsi Gabbard, but she left.
She had to.
Well, I know, but
They
she
forced her
you
out.
know, you shouldn't have, because that'd been your best candidate right there.
That would have been, yeah.
They don't have nobody, dude. It's so weird to say that, but they don't. They don't have. Biden can't run again. Everybody is just like, not happening. People.
Did you see?
Obama can't run again because his time's over. Hillary, no, she's not going to win because she's fucking way out there. And then we all know Bill couldn't win again because he's all like hookered out or whatever in the hell happened to him. I don't know.
Clinton?
Yeah, Bill.
Yeah, he can't run again anyway. He's done.
Oh, was he past his too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He already had his maximum term. But no.
There we go. They have nobody then.
They have nobody.
They'll probably come up with some fucking, it'd be Ortiz.
That's the only reason.
Cassio Ortez.
Well,
A fucking freak show.
That's
coming at ya.
That's the only reason why I think they're trying to push Biden to run again is because they don't have anybody else.
Biden is just going to get sent out to slaughter, isn't he? Sent out to the prairie.
Listen, did you see or hear anything? Did you hear anything about on Tucker Carlson?
No.
Trump was on there and he asked him. He goes, "Do you think Biden's going to run again?" And he goes, "I don't think he can." He goes, "I'm sorry, but I don't see it happening."
Well, here's the sad thing is that there's like no competition in this next election at all.
Yeah,
Like
not yet anyway.
there just isn't. If they put Biden up as Democratic nominee, they're done. They're over. It's game over. Not gonna happen. Nobody's gonna.
I disagree with you there.
You think so?
No, there's going to be a lot of these people that just vote Democrat all the time.
They need to go do something.
I think
They need to get out and like open their balcony door,
yeah.
smell that
Right.
fresh air and shit again.
I think this next election is probably the best opportunity for a third party. And
Yeah,
okay, we
probably in like 100 years.
we talked about this though before that Ron what's his name? Take on it. RFK Jr.
Yeah,
He's already said he's running on the Democratic side.
okay. Well, he might be a candidate, maybe.
He might. To be honest with you, here's what I was thinking. Now I'm just telling us. I'm just telling.
JFK was a Democrat too,
Yeah,
but he was doing right wing
right wing stuff. And
Well, it's considered right wing now.
now, yeah,
But I'm just saying.
that's why he got whacked. He's probably going against the Democratic Party.
Well, I could talk about that for hours probably.
Okay, let's do it. No, I'm just kidding.
But anyway, yeah, his RFK Jr. 's running against Biden for the Democratic nomination for president. To be honest with you, here's what I was thinking. So my leaning is probably more uh, not necessarily conservative or liberal. It's probably more libertarian.
Right.
But here's what I was saying. 'Cause so in Indiana, you can vote in the primaries. You can vote for either party. You don't have to. I mean, like they don't write you down as a Republican or a Democrat,
Right.
So I can go in. So I was thinking about going and voting for RFK Jr. in the primary against Biden,
Right.
and then, but then, like
Whoever
whoever
the
who-
one or
whoever
two candidates are left.
whoever I decide is better after it's all over, then that's who I'd vote for in the general.
Right.
But I would probably, RFK, he's actually he's like an old school liberal, and like, JFK was, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's also a big
And that'll get you whacked. Don't forget.
he was anti.
His brother got whacked for the same shit.
Okay, so I'll get into that. Ron Paul actually said, I heard this the other day. Ron Paul actually said that there was a shift in our country whenever the what do you call it? The I guess you could call it the swamp. Like, for example, all of the organizations that aren't elected, but they stay in those jobs for decades,
yeah.
whatever, or they're pretty much running the country now. It's not really the president anymore. It's them. And he said that happened because after JFK got assassinated, that was the big shift in the political machine.
Well, probably. That was like the 60. That was like the 1960s 9/11. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, you remember where you were at, like
Right.
if you were there, like alive back then, and like old enough to remember. Yeah. It'd definitely be a fucked up time, crazy time to live through, especially what Wild War? Was the war going on then? Vietnam?
I don't think yet. No, not yet. I think they were getting into it.
Oh yeah.
I think.
I'm sorry. He was not for it. Really,
Yeah, he was not
and they
for it.
assassinated him, and then we went.
Yeah. And it was a big disaster. Just like every other war that we've been in since then. Including the one now. But
I agree. Yeah. Oh well.
Okay.
We'll get through it, right, Randall?
yeah, we'll make it.
We've made it through all the other ones.
you know-
Hopefully, we'll one more time. Okay, just give us one more.
The bad thing about it is a lot of people don't know about all this stuff that we talk about on here. And they don't really even care because they're too busy with their own lives.
Right.
But the thing of it is, the extreme lefties, which, I'm a little left on some things, and I've said that before, I'm not an extreme lefty, for sure.
Right.
I'm not really even a lefty, but I agree with some of the things, uh, but the extreme ones, they are the most vocal and the most combative of anybody else
On both sides.
on both sides.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Left's just doing a worse job right now.
the extreme lefties are,
We're dead in 2 years. Cow farts.
yeah,
Okay.
but the extreme lefties, they kind of, they don't mind going to violence, burning buildings down,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just way too extreme. So the thing of it is like for example, this Bud Light thing that came out, right? Nobody even really paid no attention to like politics much
Right.
until this came out. And then, like I'm saying, on the conservative side, right? So, like, they're just living their lives. They're paying their bills. You know what I'm saying? They didn't really care about all this other stuff. But whenever this came down, then that's when they got kind of active.
Right.
And then that's why this guy said that this is the culture war not the culture war, but the culture battle that we could actually win on this
Right.
one, because people are, they're ticked off about it. Well, we don't have to get into that again, but about the Bud Light thing. But I'm just saying. Here's what I'm saying. Conservatives don't normally pay much attention to the national stuff.
Right.
And the extreme liberals do. So then they're the ones that's ready to go to war whenever, just like, for example, at the Tennessee State House, where they went in there and, you know what I mean? Probably, and probably a lot of conservatives don't even know that it was even happening
Right.
around the country.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
Nope.
So,
Sure didn't.
just saying that. I don't know. It's just like getting people involved. But the one guy did say that this Bud Light thing that happened, this was the only thing they ever heard their neighbors, because he said they get together like every weekend or whatever,
Right.
and they'll like do a cookout or whatever, and talk to their neighbors, and like everybody walks around the neighborhood and talks to everybody.
Right.
He said this is the one thing that finally pushed conservatives to where they're actually paying attention. You understand what I mean?
Yeah. 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 I'm just curious of in a year and a half where the cookie's gonna crumble. You know what I mean? Where are we going? I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. And the other thing is, the guy also was saying that conservatives are really bad about turning out for midterm elections.
Yeah.
And he said that like maybe 30% of the voters actually go and vote during a off year election, like a midterm election or whatever.
Yeah.
And he said that they need to get involved more and be more proactive and vote, because he said it was like 30% of conservatives vote during a midterm, and like 50% of the lefties vote in a
Right.
midterm. And anyway, I'm just saying that's another thing you could do is just vote. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Well, let's get off of this stuff. It's pretty boring.
All right, good night. No, I'm just kidding. We are getting ready to end the show. Before we end the show, I want to say Randy is a racist. No, Just
Am I?
kidding. No, I am.
I didn't even get into Chris.
I am. Nope, just kidding. I grew my hair back, so I don't look so bad now. I just look super patchy gray, so it's fine.
Your opinion.
Got me. Got me. Anyway, we appreciate everybody coming on.
Wait.
and
I didn't even
God.
get into Chris Stapleton singing the national anthem and all the reactions to it. It's hilarious.
All right, go.
But that's
No,
no.
I'm just kidding.
I don't.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Just no. Everybody. I would just. I don't know. Urge everybody to.
YouTube it.
Yeah, you could YouTube Chris Stapleton reaction or the Chris Stapleton national anthem reactions, and watch that. It's pretty impressive. Just saying. It. I mean this on the culture.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I mean, there was people crying.
Randy,
What?
were you crying?
No, I never
Are you
cried.
sure?
I seen it live.
Did you cry then?
No. But I thought it was really good.
There we go.
It's really good, and I'm just saying that's one thing. And the funny thing is like all these people that comment on it say, "Oh well, Chris Stapleton, he's a country artist, right?" And he's really not. I mean, he technically he sells more stuff to the country audience, I guess.
Right.
But he's more bluesy,
Yeah.
and he just happens to be a white guy. But if you watch those videos, I mean, it was. I mean,
Look, he's getting ready to cry right now.
I'm. They go on endless, like you can
Endless.
endless people reacting to that
Oh,
video,
right.
and it's always like minorities, and I mean, I don't know. Anyway, I'll just leave it at that.
There you go. If you want to cry, tune in to Chris Stapleton playing the national anthem, Randy says.
We didn't even talk about the T-shirts.
Trying to make us all cry. What?
The T-shirts,
Which ones?
like the picture of the one I
picture.
sent you, where Walmart banned or Walmart pulled it from the shelves.
Right. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this thing up real quick.
You
Not
should
a big deal. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Is that from me?
Okay. Yeah, it was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, I was reading Randy's text out loud. So it says recycle, reuse, renew, rethink.
You should have put a picture of it on there.
I know I should have. I'm a dick. I'm sorry. But it's like a giant RE,
Right.
right? And then the words are after the RE.
Yeah.
Like recycle, reuse, renew, rethink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And Walmart pulled that from their shelves. And why? Go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. Tell them.
How about this? You tell us why. Why'd Walmart pull them?
It
'Cause
it seems like a big lefty thing to say.
Because they thought they were reused condoms. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't on that list, was it?
No. But I'll tell you another story.
Okay.
My wife was telling me her friend that works at the school, in a middle school, was taking pictures of people's T-shirts one day,
Yeah.
and she's a photographer, like she's kind of professional. She's actually done weddings and all that stuff.
Right.
But anyway, she does this kind of on the side. But anyway, she'll take pictures of stuff. But she thought it would be a good idea to take pictures of kids' T-shirts.
Oh, okay.
And there was one.
Look at my hairy nuts or something cool.
No, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't even Spuds McKenzie. But anyway, it said something about being classy, sassy, and dumb. And then it didn't say the word. It had a picture of a donkey.
Oh my god, dumbass.
Assy. Oh, after it said ES or something like that,
Dumbasses.
dumbassy or whatever,
Yeah.
or EY or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, that was kind of funny.
Yeah. It's funny because so when me and my wife went to Key West, right? They have wild roosters there. It's like a cultural thing. They're everywhere.
Cogs?
Cocks. They're everywhere, right? Not kidding. These fucking cocks are walking around like it ain't nobody's business. So these fucking cocks.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah. I loved it. They had these shirts everywhere, right? That said, "Don't be a," and then there was a picture of one of the roosters, and then there was a big old lollipop. So don't be a cocksucker. They were everywhere. I was like, if I buy one of them, my wife's going to be like, "You're not wearing that when people are around. I hope that's like on a bedtime shirt." So I was like, I ain't fucking wasting the money on it.
Right.
It'll be a good story later.
Yeah.
Tell you more about the story on Key West on the next show, maybe.
If you remember.
Oh, what? Remember Key West? I can't forget it. It's a crazy town.
Hey,
Anyway,
here-
what?
Here's one other thing.
One more thing.
No, I was just gonna say.
We've been on here for 4.5 hours.
Okay,
Oh, God. Here we go.
I got a good one here.
Okay.
This came up with something I was listening to.
Hold on.
Okay.
Do I need lube or anything?
Maybe.
Here we go.
No,
Go ahead.
no, this ain't that bad. Anyway, I didn't even realize this, which I should have known. I kind of did know it, but I didn't even think about it. Right?
Yeah.
So, women,
Okay.
they don't have to register for the Selective Service.
Why would they?
Okay.
Somebody's got to cook.
Oh!
Oh, fuck. Where is your bell? We got to get that back. Boom, 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 boom.
Where's the bell?
Shit. Yeah,
What
that
happened to the bell?
sucks.
Anyway.
Damn it. Sorry, ladies. I had to.
Well, also, it's not okay. Let me put it to you this way. This is the good point that they made about this whole story. So, there is nothing in the Constitution that says anybody has the right to vote
Okay.
until I think it was the 19th Amendment that gave women the right to vote.
Right.
So, for example, technically, me and you,
Yeah.
because we're men, technically don't have a constitutional right to
I
vote.
am.
Oh, did you check?
Yeah, I
Okay.
had to. Never know.
But
Somebody might have sprinkled some fucking weird dust on me or something.
But
Go ahead.
what I'm saying is, men or young men, when they get to a certain age, they have to register for the Selective Service.
Right. I did.
I did too. Women don't have to do that. but they have a constitutional amendment saying that they have the right to vote. We don't, and they do.
Mm.
Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's up with that, ladies?
I've heard a lot of talk about conservative women saying that women shouldn't have the right to vote.
Really?
Yeah, because they vote emotionally.
Well, okay, so
Well, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with this.
I believe that to some degree, right?
Yeah.
Probably more than men do, but I think men do as well.
Yeah,
Probably just women to a little bit more degree because you're women. You have estrogen. Your shit's emotional, okay? This is what I've been trying to explain to my wife forever. Your shit's emotional. My shit's testosterone. So I'm like amped up, fucking agitated. And you're all like, oh my God. You know, like if the bombs were dropping, I'd be like, what the fuck? Everybody in the basement. Like, you know, flipping out. And she'd be like, ah. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just a fact. It's
Okay.
nothing wrong with it. That's what would happen.
Okay, well, can I make my point here?
Yeah.
So this was brought up only because somebody brought up there should be some kind of requirement for you to be able to vote besides just being a U.S. citizen.
There is. It should be your identification. Plain and simple.
I understand where you're getting at, but pretty much everybody has an ID of some kind. So supposedly, I don't know, the lefties say it's
hell, there's even some dead people's IDs out there floating around voting.
Right.
It's weird.
It's weird. But no, I'm just saying that they brought this up, said there should be one guy brought up there should be like maybe some kind of like some kind of public service of some kind that requires you to do that to be able to vote. And he goes, here's the good point about it. He goes, there'd be some people, he said, oh, you can opt out of it if you want to.
Right.
But you just wouldn't have the right to vote. And he goes, some people will do that.
Yeah, some people don't want to vote.
I'm just saying, some people will.
Some people just don't give a shit.
Right.
Political anything.
Right. But then he was just saying there should be some sort of service that you give. Okay, say, for example, so me and you both signed up for selective service, which would be rare if they actually called us up.
Right.
Back then. Well, now we're too old.
Hell yeah, we are.
Yeah. But anyway.
Too old.
But anyway.
And if we're not, we're too crippled. So it doesn't
Right. I definitely am. But anyway. Anyway, no, I'm just saying that we had to do that.
Right.
But why not tie that into
like women now?
I wouldn't say that. Okay, I wouldn't say selective service. They were bringing up various examples. So you could either do like a 2-week boot camp,
right?
Or you could do like maybe a class on Constitution.
How about this
stuff or something like that?
Yeah,
that would be good, like for a month or something.
All
like
right,
that.
yeah,
or like a week or whatever. I don't know, but anyway, any kind of something. But I'm just saying, the point of it is me and you had to register for selective service.
Right.
Women didn't. They have a constitutional right to vote.
Vote. And we don't.
We don't.
Bet you ladies didn't know about that, did ya? Randy just hit you with some knowledge. It's probably going to hurt us, but it's fine.
Probably going to hurt us, right?
Just kidding, ladies. All right.
No, I'm not saying I agree with.
I know what they know we're fucking kidding around on this show. If not, they wouldn't be listening at all. They'd just be like, woman haters. No, far from it. We appreciate everybody listening this week. Next week we'll talk about more women's rights, I guess. I don't know what we're gonna talk about. You know what my right is? None. I'm married. I'm just kidding.
No, but I did think that was an interesting concept.
No, for sure it is. But
Hey.
yeah, we've been going on for
God dang.
17 hours. Isn't that weird?
Wow.
Whew. All right, party people. We will see you next week. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sure Randy's got. Did you see him? He was like, he's ready to run to the pisser again. This guy masturbates so many times a day. I'm trying to see if he'll give me a little bit of his testosterone, but he keeps hoarding it. God dang. What if I give you a blowjob, Randy? Will you give me a little bit?
Okay. All right, it's time to go for sure.
Oh, Randy's about to have a meltdown now. I love it. All right. Good night, party people. Hope you guys have fun. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you got some laughs. Anyway, we'll tune in next week, and hell, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Anyway, I'm Sean,
And I'm Randy.
and this has been Rule America.